Hi folks, and welcome back to another Travels of Red Rover. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And this week, where are we, Corinne?
We are at Mono Lake in California, near Lee Vining.
And the plan this week is to take some sunset shots and hopefully a Milky Way shot.
We're going to cross our fingers. The weather conditions are looking good. It's pretty sunny today and no clouds forecasted for late tonight. But we're not very late night people, so it makes it hard to stay up to do the Milky Way.
Yeah, we actually have to plan to be up that late because it's just not a thing we normally do. So hopefully we get some good shots and that you enjoy the video.
The unique feature of Mono Lake are these structures that are called Tufa. And these look like rock structures, but actually from underground water has bubbled up and the salts in the water have created these deposits. These ones are very white and bleached out. There's many of these on the south shore, just a few of them on the north shore. But you can get a little closer to them and see their structures on this side.
Corinne and I came out and decided to take a few just as the sun is going down behind the mountains type of shots. Everything's pretty bright right now, but it's more of a documentary type photograph where you're just documenting the tufas and what they look like and the mountains in the background. It'll be a kind of a nice blue sky shot. And Corinne is spending a lot of time actually photographing some of the birds in here. There's just a tremendous number of red-winged blackbirds, Canadian geese you can probably hear in the background. We think there might be a pelican or a swan out on the water here. So a lot of fun just playing around with those. The sun is just starting to go down behind the hill. And the tufas are just practically glowing right now with the sun shining on them. Really, really pretty. Folks, Corinne and I are back at the north end of Mono Lake. We're back on the little boardwalk that we walked down earlier today. And we're getting set up to shoot the Milky Way coming up over the tufas out behind me. Probably can't see the tufas, but they're right out that way. We're getting everything set up right at the moment. We've actually been out here for about three-quarters of an hour already, getting the camera set up. The boardwalk is a bit bouncy, so it's going to make things a little bit tricky tonight, and we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Now, Corinne and I have taken different approaches tonight. Corinne has set her camera up, which is set up as a landscape mode. So she's taking a big wide expanse, the idea being that the Milky Way is going to be laying on the horizon when it first starts coming up, and she wants to get that big expanse of the horizon, of the Milky Way, just as it comes up above the horizon. My camera, I've set it up to be in portrait mode, or portrait orientation I should say, and that's because I'm going to get a much bigger or broader slice of the sky as the Milky Way is coming up. And so we'll have two different ways of capturing the Milky Way. Generally speaking, we're both shooting on manual mode, and we're shooting for around about 8 to 10 seconds And Corinne's probably got a different ISO than mine, but my ISO was at 6400 right now. So we need to deal with the noise, so we're going to have the shutter, because we'll have the shutter open for a much longer period of time, and we're using much higher ISO. Now, one of the ways that Corinne and I deal with that is using a program called Starry Landscape Stacker. And that program allows us to compile both blank shots, which are actually with the camp on, and the actual shots of the stars. And it's a beautiful program because it takes a lot of the noise out of the shot. It also has one other feature we really like, and that is it eliminates the airplanes flying through the shot. And we do have quite a few airplanes flying through behind us tonight. Another feature of the shoot tonight is that we have about, I'm saying something less than half a moon tonight, maybe about between a third and a half. I'm actually looking at the moon. It's over Corinne's head right at the moment. And it is lighting the Tufa up just absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'll show you a shot that we've just taken a minute ago with the moon lighting up the Tufa behind us. So at least until the moon sets, we won't need to use any panel lights or additional lighting source to light the Tufas up while we were taking these shots. So literally it's a very straightforward shot once we've got everything set up. Had a great evening. Got some great photographs of the Milky Way over the Tufas. The only challenge we had is that we lost the moonlight at about 1:30 in the morning, and it just wasn't really ready yet. The Milky Way hadn't come up over the horizon. So we had to use a little panel light to light up the Tufas, but otherwise I think we had a great shot and a great time, and hope you'll enjoy the photographs. Good morning, folks. It's the next morning.
Yes, we were too tired to do a conclusion last night. It was 2 in the morning and we were ready for bed.
And it was really cold. We were needed to get in and get warmed up as well.
Yeah, the fingers weren't working so well.
No, and in fact we were getting that, I know the word is hangry when you're hungry and angry. I don't know what it's called when you're tired and angry.
Or cold and angry.
Or cold and angry. Corinne and I are camping in the Inyo National Forest. We're doing a little dry camping out here, and we are happy to say that as far as we can tell, we're the only ones out here, which is absolutely lovely. It's very easy to get into. The instructions coming back up into the forest roads indicate there's a lot of deep sand, and four-wheel drive is an absolute must, but at least as far as we came, none of that was really necessary. A few times the van had to get skinnier than we would like, but other than that, it was just fine. And you know, since the van doesn't get any skinnier, we got a few more bush marks coming down the side. We're in an absolutely beautiful spot. We'll give you a pan of the lake and our view from our campsite in here in a minute.
So our camp spot is on the north shore or north area from Mono Lake. After we finished up our photography at the Mono County Park on the north shore of Mono Lake, we drove out Cemetery Road and then took a few other of the forestry roads towards Black Point. And then there was a turnoff that took us a little further to the east rather than going directly down to the Black Point parking area. And We've seemed to have one of 2 local dry camping sites, and it was absolutely quiet out here last night.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video.
We're glad you came along with us, and if you did like our video, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up.
And if you would like to keep track of us, please subscribe.
And if you want to know when new videos are posted, please hit that notification bell down below in the right.
And as always, we love hearing from you. We really enjoy getting the comments and hearing your thoughts and encouragement. It really helps us keep going.
And if you know other people who would enjoy our videos, I hope you'll share them with them.
Thank you very much for coming along, and bye for now.
Bye for now.